So right now, I would like to explain to you why it is imperative to work with both our conscious and subconscious mind in changing our reality, in embodying our natural ability to create our reality. And the first thing to answer that is for me to share with you what the conscious and subconscious minds are and how they are different from each other. So if imagine a human mind that consists of conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind as an iceberg, okay? Parts of the iceberg is above the water, so the tip of the iceberg. These are the things that you could see usually when you are on the boat, right? The tip of the iceberg. And then underneath this, there's a huge part of the iceberg. So just imagine the tip of the iceberg is your conscious mind, and the part of the iceberg below the water, which is huge, way bigger than the tip, is your unconscious and subconscious mind. Okay. In itself, this image should tell you in terms of the capacity of the mind. A little part of it is the conscious mind, and the large part of it is the unconscious and subconscious mind. So the conscious mind is the part of our minds that we used to do what we used to do critical and logical thinking. It is the part of our minds that we use for rational and reasoning capabilities, analyzing data, making logical decisions. It is also a part of our mind that we use to exercise free will, as it is the creative mind that decide what kind of life that you want to have, what kind of experience that you want to experience, what kind of expertise you want to gain, and all of these things, what kind of habits you have, what kind of lifestyle you have. This is decided from by using the conscious mind. It's basically allows us to make conscious, creative choices. The conscious mind counts for 5 to maximum 10% of the whole human mind's capacity. Okay? The conscious mind is the part of our mind that recognizes past and the future. It is also the part of the mind that hosts the short-term memories. However, it has limitation in terms of space and limitation in terms of speed. The speed of the conscious mind is 40 bits per second. We work with our conscious mind using the beta brainwave, which is the brainwave that I'm using now when I'm speaking to you. This is like a very logical way of communicating, very awake and very logical. That's the conscious mind. Bruce Lipton, a renowned cell biologist and expert in epigenetic, suggests that the subconscious mind is a part of our minds that serves as a database of all of our stored programs, habits, beliefs, values, patterns, assumptions, everything. And these dictate how we connect with ourselves, with others, including with the world and the universe at large. Okay, so the subconscious mind holds so much information. And in this particular program, I'm going to, whenever I say subconscious mind, it is going to be combination of the unconscious mind and the subconscious mind. And I'm just going to make a brief distinction here. The unconscious mind is the part of our minds that regulates the body. You know, we don't tell our body how to breathe. This unconscious mind has the program to run the body perfectly and also run the energetic system perfectly. So this is not something that we are very mindful of. And in some degrees, this is not something that we can easily change, or we can influence, but not necessarily change. And that's the unconscious mind. But for the clarity of this explanation, I'm just going to bring them all in together, right? Subconscious and unconscious mind. So the combination of both, and I'm going to refer to it as the subconscious mind, accounts for up to 95% of the capacity of the human mind. Yes, you're right. It is a very powerful part of our mind, and it works completely different than your conscious mind. Okay. One characteristic of our subconscious mind is that it has no sense of time. It doesn't distinguish between past, future, no present. All it has is present. Everything is in the present. It does not, it consists of programs and habits, values, traumas, memories, all of this, habits, all of this there. It has no limitation in terms of space, and the speed is 4 million bits per second. You can see how much faster it works compared to the conscious mind. There are many types of the subconscious mind that we are connecting with. The first one, and the most obvious one, is your personal subconscious mind. And this is the subconscious mind that holds everything connected to your life from the time you are being conceived in your mother's womb up to the time that you leave your vessel, your body. It records everything, and it creates programs, patterns, beliefs from the experiences. So it's a very powerful database that is also creating patterns, programs, beliefs, just rules in how you engage, or tendencies in how you engage with yourself and life. Okay, so this is connected to your personal experience. Me as Astuti, this is the personal subconscious mind. But we also connected to other type of subconscious mind, which I would refer to as the collective subconscious mind. And there are many types of collective subconscious mind. The first one is your family system. So Astuti, me, I'm connected to the collective subconscious mind of all the members of my family, my parents, their families, and their ancestors, and everybody in that group. Okay, so we are connected to this because we come through a system, a family system. Okay, that's the second type. Is one of the types in the collective. So family system is one, including in there is also ancestral system. So the things that your ancestors or the people in the generations before you and after you both are impacting, we are impacting each other. We are impacted certainly by the people before us, and we are mostly impacting also the generations after us, even when there is a feedback loop coming back to us from the experiences of the generations after us. So we are connected to this collective subconscious mind. Another form of collective subconscious mind is the systemic subconscious mind. What I mean by that is, these are just an example because there's so many systems, is I'm a female, so I am connected to a female system, a woman system, and this collective of woman system is having information from many parts of the world. That we are, as women, we are putting some information in when we are downloading some information out. So what is to be a good woman? What is not to be a good woman? What is the role of a woman, etc. So we have this collective information that are connected with this gender. This is one example. This could be anything. It could be gender, it could be religion, it could be culture, it could be education system, it could be the type of things that you do, it could be your profession, it could be anything. But you need to know that why it's important to know this is because humans feel safe when we belong to a system beyond our family. So I feel I'm very much, as a subconscious mind reprogrammer, I'm connected to the system that hosts people of similar profession, even when they call themselves or their work differently, but there's some commonalities between that. And I'm energetically nourished by each of these members on the collective system, on the subconscious mind level. You see, that's systemic. And then the third thing is, it could be a country, it could be anything else. So there's many different layers of systemic subconscious mind. And we as individual, we are always we exist in relations to the subconscious mind. So to make it very simple, we are continuously downloading something from it and uploading something to it. Download, upload, download, upload. So it's a very dynamic collection process of wisdom, but also it's a very dynamic process of collecting trauma. And this is why a lot of the times when we try to change our realities, we feel like we have to fight against ourselves or against something that we don't understand. And this is very common happens when I have one-to-one clients, that as we go through the process of finding out the root causes of this resistance or refusal or pushback or self-sabotaging behaviors, oftentimes we find that it's not only connected to our own experiences, but it's also connected to the collective, what we downloaded or what we are entangled with from the collective subconscious minds. So, as you know, humans have existed for so long, and certain rules, patterns, beliefs, programs have been kept to go in a certain way. So if today you choose to create a life that is quite significantly different than how it has been for many generations, you have to detangle yourself from all of these old, irrelevant programming, beliefs, patterns that you may have, or you may be entangled with in your life still today. And this is something that you normally are unconscious about it. Like, you couldn't even pinpoint where all this resistance coming from. It's very normal. We all are connected to something bigger than ourselves. And in this bigger collective databases, there are both wisdoms, expertise, knowledge, etc., but also some of the patterns that may not be relevant for you. So part of this journey in this Uplift program is really to clear out the stuff that are not relevant for you anymore, and activating or downloading things that would. And as you do that, you are also uploading new information into the collective. So as you go through this program, you are impacting, without even knowing, so many people that may not even be in your vicinity. Okay, so this is the magic and the beauty of this. As you are healing, as you are transforming, as you are changing your unconscious patterns that blocked you, you are allowing other people who wish to experience similar to what you do to do it, because you are uploading new sets of patterns, beliefs, programs that then become accessible to many more people. So this is why this program is built on both the transformation of the conscious and the subconscious mind. As you can see, also from this explanation that I have just shared with you, the subconscious mind is way more powerful than your conscious mind. So you have to make sure that the programs, the beliefs, the patterns that you have in your subconscious mind is aligned in terms of direction with your conscious choices on what kind of life you would like to create for yourself, the kind of life that is more authentic to you, that may look different than any of your family members or your friends or your neighbors. It can be done. You just have to reprogram, upgrade, change all these unconscious patterns that you have in your subconscious mind. Okay? And the beauty about working with the subconscious mind is that you don't need to have any conscious memory of anything. Your body is such an amazing holder of this information. Your energetic system around you is there, open. When you give yourself the permission to change, the information will reveal itself. You don't need to work really hard. You just I'm going to, in the program, I'm triggering all this through these different statements, and your body will react to it automatically to tell you, yes, I'm resonating with this. Yes, I'm resonating with this. So we can't let this go because this is not useful or relevant for me anymore, to create my authentic new life. So as a summary, the Uplift program helps you, number one, to align your conscious and subconscious mind as much as possible. So, number two, the process and the journey to change your life, to create the life, to allow your authentic self to come out and show up much more often, and to create the life that is much more authentic to you, feels grounding, centering, focused, present, and empowering. That it doesn't have to be so painful as you go through this creational process. We are human, are creatures that are meant to create. We are created to do this. So the 7 modules is that I'm offering as a support for you is helping you to be able to embody that with much, much more ease. Just show up, come into the program, show up for yourself. This is all for you with the best intention for yourself. You will reap a lot of benefits from it. I'm going to use a number of modalities throughout the program to work with both conscious and the subconscious mind. And before I close this, I would also like to mention that I really honor all of my teachers, all the teachers that I have, who have generously shared their knowledge, their wisdom, and their expertise with me as one of their students. I honor them all, and I'm thankful for their existence and generosity, because and as well as blessings, as because of their generosity, I can bring it forward to you to support your transformation. So thank you again for listening, and thank you again for allowing your curiosity to bring you here. And I hope you are inspired to take the action and to take charge of your life. I hope to see you in the Uplift program. Thank you, and bye-bye.